Hello, LinkedIn. Steve coming at you here with another Fired Up Friday networking tip for the week. And got some comments on how my videos were looking pretty dark and creepy. So try to do them a little earlier in the day on Friday and take advantage of the light. So wanted to just touch base on a couple things here with you guys. Hopefully you'll add value here to your life and to your networking. And feel free to share some of these videos and tips with your network and your community. But I want to talk about your personal brand image and transparency. I was talking to somebody today who I was doing some networking with, and he's not big on LinkedIn yet. And although again, not necessarily advocating LinkedIn per se, I think it's a great vehicle for a lot of people. I like it personally. But what I've probably experienced in the past, and I'm sure some of you guys have seen this as well, is people have a tendency when they're putting a profile together on LinkedIn to focus on their job, their business. And I think it's a great opportunity, LinkedIn I'm talking about, is to really feature and focus and showcase who you are as a person, right? So if you go to my profile, you'll see I have a little bit about my background and how I was raised and kind of my core values and kind of what's important to me. And there's also a video that I have that I posted up on there, and just things about me that are beyond just about what I do, work or career or business wise, right? It's also important that if you are going to be on other social media platforms, that message, your identity, your essence of who you are, is consistent across the board. And it really should showcase you. You know, the old adage, right? People do business with people who they know, like, and trust. I think this is a great platform, and social media is in general, to really convey who and what you're about, and not necessarily focus on what you do, right? So that's my tip for today. Make sure your profile or profiles are consistent with your core values and who you are and what you're about. Make sure you're transparent. Don't try to put up some kind of facade. I think that's the challenge with social media, especially when you go to more of the social-oriented social media applications. I think people are trying to put themselves out there as somebody that they're maybe not, right? That they're somebody who travels all the time, and instead of maybe that's one or two trips they've done in the last 4 years, or whatever. And I'm not trying to be haters on anybody. I just think let's be authentic. Let's be who and what we're about. And I believe that if that resonates with people, right, straight from the book, Simon Sinek, Start With Why, we kind of react from the limbic portion of the brain, which is kind of how we react emotional-wise, and we could by relating with somebody, you could get a feel for if you resonate with that person. And I think that social media is a great way to communicate that. And so when you do network, whether it be at networking events or, like I like to do, face-to-face, just live my life in the community, if they do go on and connect with you or check you out on social media, there's a consistency there, and people feel good about who and what you're about and what you stand for. So that's my message for today. Be authentic. Make sure that you have a consistent message out there on social media that stands for who and what you're about. And that's my tip for today. Fired Up Friday. Steve coming at you here. Have a great weekend. Look forward to connecting again next week.